work in an area and where I feel as if, danger won't be it because it's an area full of networking and business and transactions and stuff goes on there. So I feel like I'm at a core.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm at a core, but simply because, they making motion in the world. And you can see the motion happening in the world because you can see the checks getting wrote.
Okay.
And when you seeing those type of numbers flow, okay, you in a different place now because there's no way the neighborhoods you grew up in saw those numbers.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm with you.
How we get here with no degree?
They don't believe.
You know what I mean?
They don't believe it.
I left Selma with nothing.
Yeah.
And I came up here to Birmingham.
I was in Florida a few years ago with $19 in the bus pass. My mama wanted to come get me. She said, you better stay.
Figure it out.
So that was what, 2018?
Same year I came up here.
Been in a whole heap of like stuff that we'll get into later, but now I'm doing something, and the first question is, but I'm not worried about the money. I'm doing this because I wasted 5 years, and it's somebody about to waste 5 years, and they don't have to because it's money out here.
Oh yeah, and I wasted about 4 years being in the studio trying to be a rapper.
Okay.
I felt like I was a pretty decent artist. At the same time, I was
okay. Would you say waste? Everything is not a waste.
Yeah, I would say because this is my preference about time. Not to say that the music was wasted, the time was wasted, because a lot of the time that was wasted, knowing what I knew now, I could have been already networking on my own. See, I network on my own with this DJing. You know what I mean? I could have been networking on my own with my music too, but at the same time, that wasn't driving me like this is driving me, because when I was going to the studio, I was only seeing one type of business floating in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was broken down into simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't even do that right.
Okay. You want to go into details about some stuff we can't speak on?
Yeah, we can speak on it. It's just my man had a price, and some folks didn't want to pay that price.
Okay.
So I had to realize that, okay, if you want to make money off your gifts and talents, just know you can't make it in your environment because they don't want to spend no money. But you gonna go spend the money on the equipment.
It ain't even about spending. All you gotta do is like, subscribe. Speaking of that, shout out to Bayside. But follow his page on Facebook. He gave you all his information in the beginning. Also, follow my YouTube, Craven Bailey. My Instagram, lifted_1. Okay, back to topic.
I mean, I just tell it like it is, man. Don't get me wrong. I like going home and DJing and stuff like that, but it's sad to say, but it's just true. It's people down there that don't want to see me do well, and I just don't have the tolerance to be around that type of energy.
Yeah, I can't deal with stagnant. Yeah.
So. Although I do have some very, very, very good friends down there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my homie Pat Bonner.
Okay.
Real, real good friends down there. Shout out to my boy DJ Deadly.
Okay.
Some real good friends. DJ Dope J.
Okay.
He kind of raised me in this DJing. Back in the day, but they go back to that studio life. Them was some dark days too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I felt like I was facing a lot of demons, facing a lot of people that didn't want to see me prosper. Because my vision of what I wanted to get done wasn't their vision of what they wanted me to do.
Right.
And people want you to do shit that you would have never thought that you would have been involved in that.
Right.
But that's just how people gonna look at you, and that made me realize people gonna think what they wanna think. People gonna say what they gonna say. Regardless, one thing about it, I know what people can't do. They can't wake me up or put me to sleep every day. So,
right.
you know, while they focus on tarnishing somebody else's dreams and hopes and goals, I'm over here trying to network with others like you.
Right.
Trying to help build your brand.
Right.
You know, trying to help, build you up at the same time while I'm building up. I mean, they didn't build, one person they ain't build a pyramid.
And shout out to your brand too, Breaking the Knob ENT.
For sure, man. Hey, Breaking the Knob ENT, man. We trying to do major things in 2023. You know, as far as, shout out to my wife, man. The Couples Production, ENT. We got that launched off. We got some brewing up, shaking up.
Alright, we definitely gonna have to bring her on here. No, she can talk.
She ain't gonna get it. She ain't gonna do that. Man, what up, man? You wanna get a little instrumental going while we chop it up?
Alright, y'all. We're gonna take a little break. We'll be back. Hope y'all enjoyed the first segment. We're gonna come back real quick because we got 9 to 5, y'all. We do this with our own paycheck. No sponsors, no paid program. We sponsor each other. So we gonna pause. We'll be right back. And yeah.